From blowing out DJ battles on the south side of Chicago, Steve Silk Hurley has risen to become one of house music's grandmasters. Steve Silk has remixed hot tracks by artists like Michael Jackson, CeCe Peniston, PM Dawn, and the Pasadenas. Hurley gained worldwide fame as a DJ on the Saturday Night Live Ain't No Jive Dance Party and gave the world the genre-defining Jack Your Body.
Jack Your Body was a track that I had done on a 4-track. Like, all my recordings were originally 4-track recordings on a little cassette 4-track with DBX. Yeah, I guess that's supposed to make it sound better, but whatever. Yeah, but from a drum machine that I borrowed a drum machine from one person and a keyboard from somebody else, and just put together the record. And then eventually that record was doing well in the clubs when I was DJing, because I was DJing still while this was all happening, and I noticed the popularity of my 4-track recordings, and I was like, man, I need to put that one out as well, Jack Your Body, even though it wasn't the version that came out. It was I don't remember if you remember the homemade mix that was on there. It would start out saying Jam Silk.
The 4-time Grammy-nominated superstar shares his thoughts on what makes his mixes grand.
Usually my best remixes were on good songs. Remember the Time was a good song. We Got a Love Thing, which I produced, was a great song. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are songs that were good songs first. So when I put my stamp on it, it's like I'm putting my stamp on something that's already got its own direction. I'm actually polishing it as opposed to so much just totally creating it. Otherwise, it's not really about the vocals either, So I try to approach any song, anything that I'm doing as a song first, even as a house song, and with people being fans of my more jacking music, or just like, say, a Jack Your Body or something like that. I think they can still appreciate a song in the form of a dub version. I can do a version that's much more raw and stripped down. It just has the one little hook. I can do that all day, but to take something that just has the hook and make it into a song, that's a whole different thing. Now you're trying to go backwards almost. So I feel like to start out with something that's relevant and can touch people's, not only make them dance, but can touch them lyrically too, and maybe it'll be a story they can relate to, or just a situation. It might not even be anything serious, but just, man, I love what he's saying right now. Like, I've felt that before, so that's what I'm always going for.
In the next episode, Steve Silk Hurley shares his thoughts about DJing while he was in the country mixing with South Africa's own house royalty.
I didn't even know, South Africa was like this, This is going to be my main spot.
What took him so long to come out, though? That's the question.
Nobody asked me. I was just waiting for somebody to ask me.